Hi guys, Mike here. Hope is alive, hope has a name, hope's name is Jesus. We're coming up to Anzac weekend here in New Zealand, and so it's a pretty full-on weekend. Wanted to get this done today before the sun goes down. I was asked during the week, could I be a bit more specific around family devotionals? And I did make some notes, and I promptly placed them somewhere in a safe place and can't find them. Typical. But here's one thing that Saskia and I did, and it was very intentional. And I think with tips for family discipleship, that's the key word. You have to be intentional in what you're doing. You cannot be hit and miss. If you hit and miss, you will hit and you will miss. So anyway, we just simply called it Bible time. It was 10 to 15 minutes each weekday morning, Monday through Friday. And we would read Proverbs, the proverb of the day. So if, for example, it was the 25th of the month, then we would read Proverbs 25. And that way, throughout the whole month, we managed to go through the entire book of Proverbs. I learnt from my mentor that you read Proverbs to gain wisdom and you read Psalms to gain courage. And so often we would read a psalm with the children at night as well, to give them courage as they went to sleep, but Proverbs for wisdom during the day. When they're little, when they're 3, 4 sort of thing, you know, you've got your picture Bibles, that's really good for them. But when they're a little bit older, when they're at school anyway, we bought them their own Bibles. So they had just a little NIV Bible, and they learned to read through that. And of course, the great thing about that is they're coming across words that they don't normally encounter perhaps at school. It does increase their, not only their intelligence level, but it increases their reading level as well. It's important not to get religious about that. There were probably times where we were pretty borderline, and sometimes you just got to relax in and around that. But if it's something that you do intentionally, you'll actually see the fruit of it. And a buzz for me is when I see my kids with their Bible, and some of those Bibles are the ones that we bought them when they were little, and they've still got them now. It's still part of their life. So yeah, that's just a tip for you. Just make sure a creative Bible time, a fun Bible time, never difficult. One of the things we would do, it would be 2 verses each. So if we did Proverbs 25, then each child would do 2 verses, and including myself, would go round, and then we'd talk about that. Or, you know, and there were fun times, there were funny words in there, and there were funny concepts that children found all giggly. But at the end of the day, they all mature up pretty good. So I hope that's a good tip, and I'll find some more for you. Bless you. See ya.